Hi friends, hi fellow captains, it's Muse, and we're going to do an off-meta series, the first one, and we'll be featuring the Katori. And so here's the Katori. I run Yamamoto, full gun build on my IJN cruisers. And then we're going to take a look at some of the stats here. So tough, above average HP, and slow, and this thing is definitely slow. Definitely slow. Next, we'll take a look. So 2,200 hit points, above average HP again. The armor, you might as well pretend it's non-existent. Just don't count on the armor. Artillery, we have 2 times 240 millimeters. Feels very much like DD guns. That's the vibe I get. So then we're going to take a look at some torpedoes. Torpedoes do a lot of damage, but are slow and don't have the greatest range, but 7 clicks at tier 2 is pretty good. A defense, it's low, but most of the ships at tier 2, 3 are pretty low, so it's actually pretty good for the tier. Maneuverability, best part is that turning circle that will let you dodge a lot of torps. A lot of torps. And then concealment, the concealment's actually pretty good, especially that fire and smoke at 3.6 is absolutely incredible if a DD smokes you up. And then I run the aiming systems. Propulsion wouldn't be a bad idea on here either, just to get around the map quicker. It does take a while to get up to speed, so if you turn, scrub speed, propulsion mod will get you back up to top end faster. Okay, so the first clip we're gonna have is a Katori on Katori battle. So with this ship, it kind of has, this is the way I describe it to Stabby and Ender, it kind of has a BB feel to the movement, but then it feels like it has DD guns. So it's a weird combination for a cruiser. Very slow and sluggish to move around. It does turn really good, so at top end you can definitely do torp dodging, all that good stuff. But getting stops started, moving around the map, you're not going to do it quickly, so you have to kind of plan well ahead. And that's the feel for me with this ship. The guns are, you know, lower caliber, fast firing. Bodies, you know, big and wide, just a slow, sluggish feel, except for the turning. The turning is really good on it. And that's, yeah, that's the vibe. So we start engaging this Katori. With this ship, I recommend, because those DD-ish guns, I kind of recommend the HE. You'll see this Katori later on in this fight goes broadside to me. I'm gonna try to hit him with AP just to show what the AP can do, and I'd have been better off, like right before I switched to AP, I actually get a really big hit with the HE, and that is bigger than anything I will end up getting with the AP, including Citadels. So I just recommend standing HE. The IJN HE is really good. So don't even bother with the AP on this, just stay HE all the way. Just those rapid firing DD guns, we can see that my DD smoked me up. I have that really low, there's a DD right there, which is why I'm spotted, but, you know, he shouldn't be able to see me till about 3.6. So there we are with the AP. And yeah, you see it doesn't do a whole lot. Just, there's a Citadel, that's the most you're gonna get out of the AP. And this is a tier 2, so, you know, you're gonna see a lot of tier 3s in tier 2, they're gonna be up-armored, and if it's only doing this to a tier 2, just not worth firing it, just stay with the HE. Okay, and then we're gonna have the meat and potatoes, and we're gonna show full battle here. So, with the Katori, I definitely don't suggest getting right up in there. You'll see me do that in this video, which, I don't know, I again, I play pretty aggressive. What I recommend is sitting back and just HE spamming. You can, if it's heavy DDs like this, you can come up, because when you have that really good turning, so you're going to be able to dodge a lot of torps and basically bait torps. And keep your teammates from taking them, because they'll be shooting at you. You're a nice big fat target. They think, you know, you can't get out of the way, but again, with that turning, you're able to dodge a lot of things. GD doesn't want to get out of my way here, so he gets clipped in the rear end, and then he gets going. And I'm gonna give him a little... What are you in my way for? So yeah, again, with DDs, you're basically a DD killer. This ship really excels at fighting DDs. So, you know, if you get heavy DD matches at tier 2, this thing is definitely fun to jump in. Definitely causes DDs to have a very bad day. The gun traverse is very fast. The guns are fast firing. They're IJN HE, so they do a lot of damage, set fires, knock things out, engines, all that good stuff. Slow DPM against cruisers, and especially slow DPM against BBs. You're gonna see me take on a BB at the end, and I'll explain what I'm doing with it, but we're gonna start out engaging DDs up here. And I really am gonna try to take advantage of the things that are in the positive for this ship, and that's those fast-firing guns. Big torpedo damage when you can hit with a torpedo, and the turning circle. And that's the advantages for this ship. The drawbacks are I'm not very well armored. The armor's kind of middle of the road. Speed is on the slower side for a cruiser. I'm doing about the same speed as tier 3 BBs. And there are no BBs at tier 2, so there's nothing really kind of to compare how much faster I'm going than a tier 2 BB. Maybe someday will happen, but not yet. So as you can see, I'm just engaging with my HE. Big hit. Knocked out his torpedoes, knocked out his engine. And that's why I'm saying that IJN HE is just pretty filthy. I'm using my turning right now, kind of, you know, we're at longer range for torps, so if I just keep changing my trajectory, if they launch early, you know, I'm pretty much going to end up dodging them. There we knock out the V-25. Now we're on the walkie-talkie. And also at that turning circle, it is going to help with, you know, BB shells, especially at range. You'll be able to dodge and duck things. You don't have speed, but that turning is just so good. So good. It really does, other than the guns, have the feel of like a low-tier American BB. As far as driving it. Where you just don't have a lot of speed, but you have that really nice turning to it. And then the guns are just gonna be like pure DD vibes. Just with that disgusting traverse and, you know, rapid firing HE stuff. So here we're gonna engage the Waka. Right away, engine, torpedo rack. That HE is just filthy. Especially because it's that big on DDs. Like, I call them DD guns, but it's a lot bigger than what the DDs are running at this tier. And you can see we've just already annihilated him. There goes his engine again, so he's stuck now because he DC'd the first time. He's got nowhere to go, so he's just gonna get finished up here. And now the sway opening. So first we're going to start turning just in case that Waka got any torps out. They'll take a minute to get to me, so I want to be off the trajectory I was on. And now we're going to go nose into the sway opening. And it's not because I can bow tank him, I'm just lessening my profile for him. So we're going to drop from this side first, because I know I'm going to want these torps back up with the end turn I'm going to end up making. And then we're going to come back for the other torps on the other side here. And I've already kind of planned ahead. The reason I fired off that left side first is I'm going to be, when I get really close to him, making a hard right turn. And I want to have those torps back up first, in case I need them. So here we're going to go ahead and drop the right side ones, and after we drop these, we're just going to initiate our turn. Just make this hard right turn, and again, with my turning, I know I'm not going to collide with him, I can actually make this. And this way, you know, he's dead, but had he not been, I have those torps coming back up on that left side, so I'll be able to put 2 more in him. And as you see, I try to keep my profile as small as I can, engaging the BB. Unfortunately, now we just get to talk about the ship while I do Sailing Simulator. Our team is well up. We definitely took care of this side. As you can see, I've got all kinds of pretty ribbons going on up there. So now we're just gonna go and sail through the map. So, again, the strong points for this ship are, you know, the rapid-firing HE, IJN, HE. You can just, on DDs, it's disgusting what you can do to them. You can just literally, like, they can swarm you and you can still just bully on DDs, and it's kind of ridiculous. I've had a couple games, you know, I didn't clip them, where I went against 4 or 5 DDs, and just with able to turn and duck their torps, and that fast-firing HE, they didn't stand a chance. It's almost like you're a magnet because of your size. They want to come at you because they think you're an easy torp run, but then you just literally chew them up with those guns. And I think the fast-firing on the guns, and then how powerful the IJN HE can be, really catches a lot of DD players off guard. And then again, for the, you know, higher stuff, you're going to want to go over to torps. We never even got to the rest of that battle. And then your turning circle, just make use of that, and, you know, don't plan on going anywhere quick, kind of pre-plan things, and that is how you play the Katori. Hope you enjoyed, take care, see you next time, YouTube. Bye. Thank you again. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Have a good day. Bye.